Hello everyone, and today I wanted to discuss this AI channel that I've recently found in my recommendations. So this just randomly popped up, and at first I thought it was real, but then I immediately picked up on the way that it talked. It was very ChatGPT like because I've talked to ChatGPT enough to know like how it talks. And so, just out of curiosity, I checked the description. And you know what I found? It's the fucking ChatGPT Dash. If you know, you know. I don't know how it exactly works or whatever, but yeah. I think it's called M Dash or something like that. Anyways, I found that and I pasted it into like 2 or 3 AI detectors, and yep, the entire description is just fully AI. And I'm gonna hopefully not forget to paste this. I'm just gonna like show like how his voice sounds, and like it's also really obviously AI.
Have you ever noticed someone who never posts pictures online? No selfies, no celebrations, no updates. In a world that rewards attention, these people almost seem invisible.
And he also apparently has another channel where he also just seems to upload the same stuff. And what's really scummy about it is like on this first channel, he at the very least doesn't try to make money. But on the second one, he sells some random ass fucking merch, which is probably just dropship from somewhere, let's be honest. And that just is very scummy, especially because he makes psychology content and it's just like profiting off of vulnerable people is it's very scummy. And the type of content especially he makes, it's like top 5 traits that make you a sigma, you know what I mean? Not exactly, but it's the same style. It's like pretending that like if something happened to you, that means you're like have a hidden trait or are better than others in some other way, which makes sense. We want to feel good about ourselves. We want to feel like we are worth something. But the thing is, it doesn't really work like that. Just because you something happened to you that's traumatic doesn't mean you're broken. You can obviously improve and recover, but that also doesn't mean that you should search for some sort of hidden trait because you're not valuable because like have better perception of things than other people or whatever. You just are enough as you are. Like, I think that's the message. I think the message should be that you should go to therapy, you should love yourself more, that you should, you know, work in your insecurities and sort of embrace that. And again, I'm not a psychologist, but I went through therapy and I can tell you right now, this is just so bad. And once again, it just reminds me a lot of that like Sigma content. And in general, I wanted to talk about AI and stuff. These companies have been, for the past like 2 or 3 years, have been trying to push all sorts of AIs down our throats, and it's just for a lot of people, and for me at first as well, it was really demoralizing because it's like, if you want to make anything like AI, if you want to make like music or art or stuff like that, it's really demoralizing because like, what if AI takes my job now, right? Uh, that was the case with me when I wanted to get into programming because it was like, well, fuck it, what's the point if AI is gonna take my job, right? Now I have an optimistic outlook, especially because I've heard that like, all these companies like OpenAI and stuff, they can't really find a use for AI because it's really hard to monetize because there isn't really a use. Nobody wants to use that shit. And so hopefully it's gonna bankrupt soon and hopefully the bubble's gonna burst. I really pray that it does. Really. Because it's just gotta be a win for everyone. Let's be honest here. Like the only people who give a shit about the AI are just like lazy people who have no other worth in life and just wanna feel like they deserve something because they can type like a few words into a prompt, or just like greedy CEOs. Like that's the only thing, the only people who want this to succeed. It steals from actual people. It has a bad impact on the ecology of the world around us. And it's just like, if it does somehow succeed, like what are we trying to do? Like replace all artists? Like what's the point of that? Like art is like one of the most human things there is. What's the point of trying to remove it, right? It just does not make any logical sense. And I've been pretty optimistic about it because at the end of the day, art is not about what's technically the best. Like how many, like I see songs all the time that are like the most silly and serious shit ever. Like, you go to karaoke not to, sing perfectly, but because you just want to have fun. Same with other musical art. It doesn't have this like perfect 10 years invested into this activity type stuff. It can just be like messing around, and that's still human, and that's what makes us human. And AI can't replicate that. All it can do is just replicate the most common thing. If you tell it to make hot step or whatever, it will just compile all hot step songs it knows, just find the most similar patterns and just will produce that. If you tell it to do something different, it will just not be able to because it can't, it doesn't have enough data for that. And it doesn't have an idea. Art is all about ideas and values that people bring. And fundamentally, all you can do is just type it into a prompt. But it lacks the depth and it lacks the uniqueness. Like, I saw a song recently, it's like, a song about how I feel like when I'm overthinking or something, right? Like, what do you think AI will give you if you type like a song when you're overthinking? Like, it will either be like some lyrics, generic stuff, like, oh, I'm overthinking all the time or some shit. Or it'll just be like, the music will be just really, I don't know, depressing maybe, but it won't be anything like human. Like, it won't have like sudden changes to BPM, or it won't have any crazy variants because again, it doesn't have enough data for that. All it does is just replicate common patterns. And I think I've been really optimistic about that aspect because no matter how much AI improves, it can never really change that because it's just how fundamentally it works. And I just really, really hope that it fails. And fuck this channel, honestly. Like bro, like, just go make like Reddit recaps, right? The fucking am I the asshole and stuff. Why are you trying to prey on vulnerable, innocent people? Like, it's just so scummy. And especially trying to make money off of it, it's just really depressing, to be honest. And I really hope he gets what he deserves. And like, in comments, nobody seems to call him out for it, which is just also really sad. I've commented on 2 of his videos, and funnily enough, I think on one of them, he removed my comment, but on the other, he still didn't. So it's still there, which is kind of funny. But like, I don't know why, just like nobody else seems to be pointing it out. Either he deleted all the comments that do point it out, or I don't know. Yeah, anyways, that's about it. See ya.